Hi, I'm here with the co-founders of CWI, Jamie Pittman and Michelle Bergquist. How are you?
Good morning. Wonderful.
5 years. We're doing great today.
Wonderful. Well, I have some questions for you ladies. I want to find out why you initially started CWI.
Are you taking that one?
I'll start. Michelle and I have known each other for a long, long time and spent a lot of time out in the world communicating and visiting associations and networking and trying to find the right spot. And after a while, we realized that our needs just weren't quite being met, that there was something missing in all the places that we were spending our time and our money. And we talked and we dreamed, what could it be? What could it look like? What's missing? And that's how CWI was born, is realizing that there was a gap in our world and we wanted to take control of that and fix it.
Those are new words. I haven't heard those. The control gap. I like that. When we, a different, add on to that is when we started Connected Women of Influence, I know that we went to a lot of women's groups. We said, why isn't there a group of all industries for businesswomen being represented? Why do we have to let all women come to our business meetings? What if we had invitation only? And I think that's where we kind of decided that an invitation only, very specialized group of women that serve a certain group of businesses and organizations and our service and product providers was a good fit. So that's how we said, hey, let's start a group.
I think we identified that what was missing was the right people to fill I think what we realized was that what was missing was people that shared our interest in business. If you've got limited time, limited resources, you want to make sure that where you're spending that time and those resources is with people that are filling that need for you. So other professional women, we learned from our association experiences that it isn't just public sector, it isn't just risk management or legal. We wanted a really diverse and broad assortment of women who were servicing other businesses. So it really was through a very detailed needs analysis over coffee and lunch and sometimes a glass of wine.
Well, and I have a question because you guys are a unique organization. There's so many groups out there, but what really makes you guys different? There's a different focus with you, and I want you to talk a little bit about that.
I'll go on that one because, again, I guess 5 years, we have over 150 members, which I'm pretty excited about. 3 groups, one in San Diego, one in North County, and one in Orange County now up in Irvine. It's like, I would love to tell you what I think our members think is unique, but, when I keep going back and asking members, it's like, why did you join? It's like, why did you stay with Connected Women of Influence? I mean, what do you feel is really our value proposition, as a marketing person would say? Most members will say to me over and over again, because we're solely B2B. I'm always blown away by that because I know we've gone through the process of branding, rebranding, coming up with the tagline, thank you Liz Goodgold, and those things are wonderful, but really when it's come down to it, it's the fact that we have a single focus, which is peers that serve a similar target market where it's businesses and organizations, and then it's really looking at your network and inviting people in and saying, this is invitation only. It's like, we'd love for you to be a part of this organization and this association, but you have a lot of choices, so come join us. And I'm just shocked at the people that said, wow, I'd love it. So that's what makes us unique.
I think also one of the benefits of CWI is that we really focus on being a professional women's association, not just a networking group. We're looking to bring value that's broader than just meeting people. We want to help you build relationships. We really want to help you identify what you need in your professional life, and that's what makes an association successful. And unlike a lot of associations which have a unique target or a unique industry, we are very broad, very diverse, but the focus is other women that are servicing other businesses, and I think there's a natural need and synergy around that group.
Well, and tell us a little bit about who your members are.
I think when we started out, Jamie and I have these conversations where don't laugh too much, but we've had these coffee and wine conversations that say, here's where we are, here's where we want to go, right? And so when I look at where we started with our members, it was B2B women, then it was obviously bringing on people that we knew that was part of our network and inviting members to join. Then it became, wow, I really see a distinction of our members that are professional women who might be in sales or business development. There's owners, predominantly. It's like, women who own companies, who own a business. They're solopreneurs. Some of them are owners who have employees, many CEOs that have, an organization that they've built and they're the founder of, and they've started it from scratch. In addition to that, what I always kind of am blown away with is just the diversity not only of who the members are, I mean, both small businesses, which, in San Diego, which is where we're at today, this is Small Business USA, and I'm seeing how the footprint in Orange County is much different. Of our members are with bigger companies, there's more layers because it's more kind of like headquarters up in Orange County, and so I just, every kind of geographic area has its personality, but on a broad brush, it's women who are professionals, women who are owners of companies, women who are executives who work for organizations, but at the center of, I guess, our whole focus, it's members who serve businesses, both small and big companies, and they're all looking to kind of build partnerships and do better business through other people. I think that's really kind of our MO.
Michelle may not remember this, but one of her key phrases early on was that professional women, good women, know other good women. And I don't think we set out necessarily to build a group that was women specific, but we really identified that there was a need and a desire to build relationships with other women, and good women know other good women.
Well, so I was going to ask you, what are you guys most proud of in reference to your group and its mission in the last 5 years? I mean, what would you say really stands out that you're most proud of?
That one? Seriously, I know when we started, so many members will say, oh, Michelle, it was you. And I'm saying this very humbly because honestly, I'm still blown away with the number of members that came on board in an absolute leap of faith. They came on and said, Michelle, you know what? I see your vision. It's like we had nothing. We had no website. We had no marketing materials, no cards, just an idea of something. And people said, I get it. Let me jump on board. And it took us 2 years. We didn't have a website. It was just trying this natural kind of process to say, you know what, we're going to try, we're going to test, we're going to tweak things and see how we go. And I have to say, what the other amazing part is, the best ideas that we've had on the panel forums, which we do, which are breakfasts that have blown my mind, and how that is our footprint in San Diego. The panel forums where we interview women CEOs, and also the roundtable groups, those ideas came from members who said, why don't we? And I was like, I don't know, Jamie, why don't we? And that's how we implemented them. So I love that part. It's not us, we have a vision, but the same thing applies, that members have given us some of the best ideas in our growth and our success. What do you think?
I'm proudest of the fact that Michelle and I birthed an idea, and then she made it happen. It's really been on.
You gave me the challenge.
Well, it's really been on her effort and her determination and her stick-to-itiveness and her database that we've been able to do this successfully. So that's what I'm most proud of, is you made it happen. All of us. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to share the love today. It's a love fest for CWI. Let's go with that.
Now, I have to leave us with at least one important question. What do you see the future of CWI? Where is the future of CWI going?
I'm going to let you start.
Well, it's funny, the timing on this today, because this is our 5-year anniversary this month. So, in 2008, we started this group. And I'm a little nervous because we're getting ready to go into our members' luncheon, and I'm going to share the vision for the next year of where we're taking the group. And I think, a couple of things will come from that. Number one, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say the word. I don't think many women say world domination, but I'm going to go with that. I think that there is I really do. I get goosebumps when I think that we can be national. We can really go with the idea that it's like women know other good women, it's invitation only, build an incredible professional community from that. So I'd like to say world domination, but back from that, I'm really excited. We have 3 groups, and the response has been awesome. I think members want to kind of know where we're going. They want to see new things happening, and I've got a couple of announcements today on some new things that are coming down the pike, so I'm kind of excited about that.
The fact that there has been interest from out of state asking, can we do it? Can we bring it here? Has been a source of great interest to me from the very beginning. How the word spreads, or how people hear through their networks about this different and amazing group. So that has been just a fascinating challenge that, of course, Michelle has risen to and is going to figure out how to do. So 3 counties with there, or 3 locations in California right now, out of state, I think soon to come.